me and my fiance have we've been dating for about let's say 8 years. In October, we started dating in 2017. Um, I've had a long history of like infidelity and porn issues and stuff like that. And but in like 2023, I decided to kick that habit and try to get myself better and get some actual help and stuff. And adopted a new religion, and that helped a lot. But now I've been dealing with myself, and it's been hurting her in little small ways. It's kind of like emotionally, she's like carrying me like a mother. I have trouble initiating things. I forget a lot of stuff, like initiating connection and stuff like that. And then she'll like often she'll have to remind me to do certain things, just even basic like hygiene and telling me about chores around the house and I'm not good at like being independent and making good decisions and stuff like that, especially with, like finances and stuff like that as well. I'm just she's a big fan of yours. She'll watch your videos and stuff like every day. And I'll look at them and I just figured you're a good guy. And
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, what's your like bottom line question?
I want to be more independent. I want to feel more like a man. I want to, I want to be able to step up. I feel like I'm going to lose her. I don't want to keep her waiting around and having to carry me. And I always feel like I have this mental overload. And I figured you might be able to help and try to look into what can I do to be able to step up as a better partner, potentially a husband.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she been your fiance for 8 years?
No, I engaged. I asked her to marry me last year, but we've been together for we'll be 8 years in October.
Okay. And say that one more time. How long you been engaged?
About a year.
About a year. Okay.
Mm.
And you say she's acting more like your mom than your fiance?
I would say so. Yeah, it doesn't feel like an equal partnership. I mean, there's good things about me, but it's the things that we often fight about, which is what she'll like bring up.
All right, I want to move her off to the side for a second and just have a straight up conversation, just two guys. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's just me right now.
That's what I mean. Just me and you. Just me and you. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I need you to hear me say, I am no better than you. Okay. I'm older than you, and I'm still trying to be the best dad and husband I can be, and I don't get it right a lot. Okay. So when I talk direct to you, I don't want you to say like I'm like some superior or something or other. Or I'm sitting in some taller chair than you're in. Okay. There's just two guys sitting across the table. We just happen to be on a phone. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right. The reason she's acting like your mom is because she has to. So my question for you is, what is it about you inside your chest? Make a fist in your hand right now. Can you make a fist?
Yeah.
All right. I want you to put that right square in the middle of your chest and hold it there, okay?
Mm-hmm.
What is it about this inside the middle of your chest that you don't feel like you're worth basic hygiene, showering, brushing your teeth, putting on deodorant? What is it about that hole inside the middle of your chest that you don't feel like you're worth getting a full-time job, getting 2 full-time jobs because you're just in your 20s, you're young? What is it about that hole in the middle of your chest that you don't handle your money right? Like, at the end of the day, why do you feel like you're not worth even getting up and brushing your teeth for?
Well, I can honestly say for a long time, especially growing up, that I wish I could let go because I'm getting too old for this.
No. We're not going to get to that stuff yet. You already shamed yourself halfway through that answer. You see what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't even get the answer all the way out before you're like, stupid, I should be old by now. I just want to hear you for a second, okay?
Mm.
Where does that story come from that you're not even worth brushing your teeth for?
mediocrity. Being okay with mediocrity.
Talk directly into your phone for me.
Dealing with being okay with mediocrity.
I know, but where does that come from? That's a story. Is your old man still around?
My biological father isn't here anymore. That was when I was very young, but my stepdad he's still living. Yeah.
Did he have high expectations for you? Did he love you well?
I would believe he loves me.
That's not what I asked you. Did he love you well? Did he hug you? Did he tell you he was proud of you? Did he give you a good example for you to follow and how to treat a woman, how to treat a wife?
No.
Okay. What about your mom? What's your relationship with her?
It's okay, I guess. We're I won't say cordial, but we're not like the best of friends.
Well, you shouldn't be friends. She's your mom.
Yeah, I mean like a close relationship, but
okay.
we talk and stuff.
Where's your bio dad? Did he leave or did he pass away?
Oh, he passed away.
How'd he die?
That is unsure of. The police say it's one thing, but the family, like my family, says another thing. So it's never really been.
What'd the police say?
They said it was a suicide.
Okay. How old were you?
I was a baby. I was probably like a few months.
So you may know this, and I'm preaching to the choir here, but I just want to say it for everybody listening. And you may not know this, and so this may be the first time you're hearing this. If you're a little baby and your dad dies, especially a violent death, whether he was murdered by somebody, whether he died by suicide, and your mom, who's caring for an infant, suddenly loses her ride or die in a violent, scary way, your body will take that on. That will be in your nervous system, in the way you respond to threats, the way you respond to discomfort, the way you respond to peace. And if you had men coming in and out of your life when you were a young kid, different boyfriends, different stepfathers, that treated your mom a kind of way, and you had a stepfather move in a little bit more permanently, that he was fine, he was mediocre. He didn't step in and try to be a dad, but he didn't do anything bad or anything like that. And your mom's just trying to been surviving for the last 15 or 20 years. First thing I want you to do is give James a little bit of peace because you survived, okay? Are we square on that?
Yeah.
How old are you right now?
28.
28 years old. Can you just say out loud, my name is James, I'm 28 and I survived?
My name is James. I'm 28 and I survived.
Period. Now here's the deal. You survived. And the things you had to do as a kid to survive are now going to be the things that blow up your adulthood. So what you have to do is decide, I'm through surviving, and now I'm going to begin to heal, and I'm going to become a grown man. And the challenge for you is you don't have a great picture of what that even looks like. All you have is the internet. Hopefully you have the religion that you adopted. You've got some good mentors and role models. Most young men, 21 to 31, that don't have good male role models in their life are getting it from the internet. And that's why we get all kind of screwy stuff. But it sounds like this woman loves you. Is that fair?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. She loves you so long she's hung on for 8 years since you were 20 years old. But also she's still having to remind you to do basic things. And so the way that you are going to get your feet underneath you and begin to stand up is you're going to begin to make a series of promises to yourself, and you're going to keep your promises to yourself. Because the first thing you have to do is begin to trust you, and you don't trust you. You don't even trust yourself to put on deodorant. You don't even trust yourself to brush your teeth. much less be the husband that you want to be the future father that you want to be one day. Fair?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where do you work right now?
I work in a warehouse.
What do you do in that warehouse?
Case picking.
What do you want to do one day?
Well, my dream is to maybe be a professional baker or a pastry chef.
A pastry chef?
Yeah.
Name one thing you've done in the past year to get you closer to that dream. Nothing. Okay. So starting tomorrow, you begin once a week getting online and getting a recipe and going and cooking a pastry for you and your wife. I mean, you and your fiancée. Fair?
Yeah, do that.
You're going to put it on a calendar and you're going to ask her, please don't miss this. I'm going to make fresh coffee and I'm going to make us a pastry once a week. I'm going to practice it and I'm going to make it. Because the dream you have of being a pastry chef, you don't know how to cook it. You don't know how to run a business. You don't even know what that life feels like or looks like. You just like the picture of what that looks like. And so we're going to take a tiny, tiny step. And if you want to be really out there, like truly step into it, find somebody from a friend of a friend of a friend's dad who maybe is a chef for a living or is a pastry chef for a living and say, I want to take you out, sir, for coffee. I want to take you out, ma'am, for coffee. And I want to learn about your job. How do you even get qualified for this? How did you step into this role? What does that even look like? Or instead of throwing boxes in a warehouse, being a picker at a warehouse, find two pastry two pastry places and just take out the trash and clean the floors there and begin to practice and learn. You see what I'm saying?
I hear you. Okay.
This is you writing down on a piece of paper, I want to do this. So by the end of this year, I will have made 52 of my own pastries and shared them with my fiance. I'm going to do all the dishes. I'm going to clean up all the dishes. This house is going to look spick and span when I get done, but I'm going to do the work from start to finish. I'm going to go buy my own ingredients. And some of these recipes are going to be a disaster. And when they taste disgusting, we're all going to laugh about it. We're going to have a good time with it because failure is going to be part of it. And when they're delicious, I'm going to put a check mark by that one. And maybe I'll make one for my mom too once I get it down. And over the next year, I want to have 3 meetings with somebody who does pastry stuff for a living. And I'm going to send out 10 resumes for various pastry places in the community. I'm going to put a checklist on a note card. No apps, no nothing. I'm going to put a checklist on a note card in my mirror, and I'm going to do this stuff every day. Whether that's 10 push-ups, 10 air squats, and 10 jumping jacks, sets of 5. I'm going to do something movement-wise. I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to do those things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's about you beginning to take ownership of your life. Do you have a pen?
Not on me right now.
All right. I want you to remember this. There's a book that I think is one of the greatest mental health books of all time. And it's written by my buddy Jocko Willink. It's called Discipline Equals Freedom. It's the easiest book to read ever. And it's a masterpiece, I think, because there's a ton of wisdom and depth in that book. I want you to get it today, okay?
Okay.
And you can get it on Spotify audiobook, or you can buy the hardback cover. I would buy the hardback if I was you, but it's a simple, simple, simple read, okay? But I want you to follow that book page by page, and it's not even a lot of pages in it, okay?
Okay.
It's a very easy read. Your girlfriend / fiance / future wife is going to treat you like a mother until she doesn't have to. And so the way to change the mother-son dynamic is to become the man that you want to be. Here's the final homework you got. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
You have to find 2 or 3 men that you respect and ask them if they'll start having breakfast with you once a week. Because you have to put a couple of men in your life that are years ahead of you, who are the dads you want to be, who are the husbands you want to be, who are the workers that you want to become. And you're going to have to walk alongside them and build a relationship with them because you don't have a good picture of what this looks like. I'm going to give you one more thing I want you to do. hang on the line. I'm going to hook you up with 3 months from my friends at BetterHelp. I want you to start going to counseling. I'm going to give it to you for free for 3 months, and you can do it on your computer. You can just FaceTime the person or Zoom or whatever digital interface it is. You can even do it on your phone. And I want you to start talking about your childhood and start digging into some of this stuff, okay? So it's game on. Today's day 1, James, of you saying, I survived, 28 years old. It's way past time, but we can only start from where we are. I'm going to start becoming the man I want to become. Discipline will equal freedom. Tiny, tiny wins. Doing the next right thing. Taking little steps towards this dream I have. And that starts with brushing your teeth in the morning. It starts with seeing a counselor and being vulnerable. It starts with doing push-ups in the morning. Day 1, brother. Thanks for the call. Game on.